Hello everyone, my name is Keith. For my digital story this week, I decided to tell you guys about the time that I got in trouble in school and received my first detention that I ever had. Um, Growing up, I was never really called into the principal's office, and I never really got in trouble very often, in school especially. And I was with my friend one day, and we were walking through town, and we were looking for something to do, and we were looking for something to pass the time, and we found. And now, keep in mind, I was about 12 or 13 at the time. So we were very dumb children, and we found a dead mouse on the side of the road, and of course, being two young teenage boys, we got to do something with the mouse. My friend picked it up, and he started carrying it, and he said, "What should we do with this mouse?" So my friend was walking with the mouse, and we were walking up to the school, and we were looking for something to do with it. And on the way there, we passed this car that was parked on the side of the road, and he said to me, "Well, what do you think? Should we put it on this car?" And I said, "Sure, let's put it on the car. That'll be funny." We started to walk around this car, and we look over at the house next to the car, and there's this man standing in the window looking at us, staring at us with a phone in his hand. And he obviously knew we were up to something. And I looked at my friend and I said, we should probably leave. So we left. We kept walking, and we decided to throw the mouse. We said, well, we're not going to do anything anyway. So we threw the mouse to the side, and we kept walking, and some time passed, and my friend looked at me and said, "I have an idea." And I said, "What's your idea?" And he said, "I would like to go back and get the mouse. I know where we can put it." And so I said, "All right, let's do that." So we went back, and we picked up the mouse again. This poor mouse. We picked up this mouse, and we started carrying him to the parking lot of the school. And we did not know that there were cameras at this parking lot. And we started walking around these cars. And I said, "What is your idea?" And he goes, "I'm gonna put the mouse in the gas cap." And I said, "In the gas cap? That's pretty dangerous." And he said, "No, not in the tank, in just the cap, in the doorway." So I said, "Oh, that's genius." So when they open it, they'll be terrified because there will be a mouse there next time they go to get gas. And so we were like, "This is a great idea." We took the mouse, opened the door, and put it in there. And then when he tried to close the door, the mouse was too big, and so it wouldn't close. And so we sat there for about a minute and a half trying to close this door to get this mouse to fit without actually touching the body of the mouse. We're scrambling and trying to get this mouse inside this door and this door to close. And out walks the owner of the truck, one of the teachers from the school. And she says, "What are you guys doing?" He said, "We're nothing. We're just walking." And I said, "Oh yeah, we're walking." And then we started walking around the truck, and she started coming around the backside, and we ran around the front side. And then we got a little bit farther away, and as soon as we rounded the corner, we started running because we knew we had gotten in trouble. We knew we were caught. A little bit of time passed, about 3 days. We were in gym playing badminton. In walks my principal, and he was looking at us, and I knew it wouldn't be that easy. And I said to myself, "This is it. This is where I get in trouble." And he said, "Mr. Weaver, I would like you to come to my office." And I said, "Okay." So we walked to his office, and this whole time I'm very terrified. I had never been called to the principal's office for a bad reason. I was terrified because I did not know how to react. And I got up there, and my principal said, "Keith, Austin, what were you guys doing on Friday afternoon?" And I stayed pretty quiet because I knew I was in trouble and I didn't really want to say anything. But my friend said, well, we were taking a walk in the parking lot. He pulled up the cameras and he said, I see you guys walking around this truck a lot. What is this about? And my friend said, well, you see, we were playing a game. We were looking at people's cars and seeing how long it would take to walk around them. And I'm sitting there just like this the whole time because I know, like, this is the lamest excuse anyone has ever given. We're so dead. And I was just, I was welling up inside because I was so afraid. I had never gotten a detention before. And he said, well, you guys are going to go have to apologize to the teacher that you did this to, and you're both going to receive detention. When I got home, my parents asked me what happened to see what I would say, and I told them the truth. And I said that we put the mouse in the truck, and it was us who did it. I was very honest, and my mom was very upset at me, and my dad laughed and then said, no, this is a bad thing. You should not have done this. But it was a very funny situation. It's a very funny story to look back on. Thank you very much for listening. That's my digital story. I hope you all enjoyed.